friends, I am going to dictate you a general matter. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel for more updates. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, start. I am told that there has been an adverse impact on handloom weavers due to the growth of the powerloom sector in recent years. Stop. It is being said in certain quarters that handloom should be gradually converted into powerlooms. Stop. The approach to convert handlooms to powerlooms in Massey is neither practicable nor desirable. Stop. The handloom sector has an edge over the powerloom and mill sectors in its ability to commercially produce the goods in small volume, quick switch over to new designs and creation of exquisite designs. Stop. All the three sectors, handloom, powerloom, and mill, will have to coexist in dynamic and natural harmony. Stop. The handloom sector is facing many problems today, and these problems are accentuated by its dispersed and unorganized nature. Stop. It is beset with obsolete technology, lack of modernization, quality upgradation and research and development, inadequate availability of inputs, lack of design, timely credit and replication of handloom products of powerloom at a lower cost, added with restricted competition in the international market. Stop. The government has, therefore, undertaken implementation of a number of schemes and programs for the development of the sector and socio-economic welfare of the handloom weavers. Stop. These are basically in the fields of input supply such as yarn, dyes and chemicals, pre and post loom operations, production oriented support, modernization of looms, design and product development, infrastructural support, dyeing, and quality upgradation, marketing and exports. Stop. There is no dearth of schemes at national and state levels. Stop. What is important is to implement these schemes most effectively and efficiently and to organize convergence of critical inputs at the workplace of a weaver. Stop. If necessary, a dispassionate and candid assessment of the shortcomings in existing policies and programs and their implementation should be made, and a complete overhauling of the delivery systems, including restructuring of the schemes, may be considered, keeping the ultimate beneficiary, the weaver, as the centerpiece. Stop. Para. I urge the ministers and officers to constantly review and reorient these schemes and programs to benefit the weavers. Stop. Let us remember that but for effective institutional support, the handloom industry may wither away and its traditional craftsmanship, skill and designs may get consigned to history. Stop. At the same time, I would also like to urge you to consider how we can enhance weavers' own democratic participation in the institutions that conceptualize and implement these programs at large. Stop. Para. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this first meeting of the Economic Advisory Council. Stop. I hope that in the long run, this council would be a good sounding board for inculcating awareness in government on the different points of view on key economic issues. Stop. And more than that, in shaping perceptions on policy changes, regarding issues of immediate concern as well as those of long term relevance. Stop. Like all governments, it is difficult to get away from the short term stop and from a somewhat excessive preoccupation with issues which are in everyone's mind, in yours and mine. Stop. And we do so at a time when the global economic scene is both complex and uncertain. Stop. There is no unique prescription nor a universally accepted consensus on the malaise itself. Stop. Its symptoms are evident in various forms. Stop. Large parts of Asia remain in serious economic difficulties, triggered no doubt by financial crisis which spilled over into a crisis of balance of payments and exchange rate with significant contraction of GDP. Stop. And no one with confidence can assert that the worst is over. Stop. Japan, which was an important engine of growth, is in serious difficulties. Stop. More recently, Russia has been engulfed by crisis. Stop. The banking bubble, which surfaced some years ago, was overblown by unsuccessful efforts to seek an easy way out of the problem. Stop. Economic growth in industrial countries also shows signs of slowing down. Stop. Their capital markets have also been affected. Stop. International consensus on what needs to be done has eluded all of us. Stop. International economic institutions have yet to fully come to terms with the causes, consequences and prognosis of the deep shadow the economic meltdown has cast on the global economic system. Stop. Where does India stand in all this? Question mark. There are obvious positives. Stop. Recent data from the Department of Statistics that has undertaken an exercise under the Special Data Dissemination Standards has indicated that the GDP for the year 1998-99 will grow at 6.3% as against 5.1% in 1997-98. Stop. Perhaps, apart from China, no other major country would be achieving this rate of growth with relatively modest inflation, low current account deficit, and a balanced economic growth. Stop. Our short-term debt is low, our reserves today are higher than last year, and external markets are relatively orderly despite all the problems around us. Stop. This may give us some comfort, but it cannot be an alibi for complacency. Stop. There is a lot that remains to be done, and we face a host of problems. Stop.